I can't believe Karlissa really was saying this. This is crazy.
Like two crazy people made a baby together. That's what it looked like. He don't look like my son. He do not have Jonathan eyes. Jonathan eyes are not spread apart. Jonathan eyes are close together.
Wow.
Y'all can't ask me about nobody's babies that I don't have. No, I don't have nothing. I ain't got nothing to say. All I know is they don't look like my grandbaby. They don't look like. He don't look nothing like my kids. Cause he look like Damon Omen.
Wow.
And he don't look like his daddy.
Mm-mm.
Jonathan barely look like his daddy. So he might have my little lip thing, but that's about it. All of that came from her side of the family. That baby looked just like her and her people. He do not have Jonathan eyes. Jonathan eyes are not spread apart. Jonathan.
I want to get directly into this video. So I did see when Big Jonathan, aka Blueface's father, had posted what he posted. Now, let me just say this in my opinion. I believe that Blueface's father had enough. And I know that Karlissa's husband, in my opinion, has had enough too. I see him get short with her. It's not the time or the place. That is your grandson at the end of the day until you get otherwise. An alleged DNA test has been done on, regardless of how you feel about Chrisean. That is an innocent child. Somebody had to be the grown up and eventually do what was done on this post. It says grandparents or parents shouldn't be online or on live talking about their kids, grandkids, or anybody's baby in any negative way. You can tell that was a immature and unfit parent from day one. This is so immature, embarrassing, disrespectful, cray, and not keeping it 100. Lead by example. Now, let me tell you something. There was a comment that touched me and it stuck out with me. Let me tell you what, in a nutshell, they were saying, because they wrote a paragraph. I ain't fitting to be that. They were basically saying you can only imagine what Big Jonathan basically is going through, seeing Chrisean going through all these emotions because she's a very emotional person. You can only imagine what he witnessed with Chrisean. He knows that she's hurt. He knows she's going through it between Karlissa tag teaming her and Blueface, but he is not his place to really say much. So I think if this is all I can do is get up here and post where I know people are going to see it, how I feel, and it was uncalled for, that's what I'm going to do. But, as far as him speaking up, like saying maybe something to a son, it might, start conflict. There's a lot of conflict with anybody in the Blue family. There's always drama that comes with trying to stand up for a cause. But I'm glad that he said something because something needed to be said because Karlissa's getting way out of control. She's way out of control. She flip-flops too. I'm not appreciative at all when I had heard her say the other day she'd rather have Bonnie Lachey, in the picture any day over Chrisean Rock. That goes to show you flip-flop really hard. And that's sad because you went from Bonnie Lachey looks like a man and Bonnie Lachey this to Bonnie Lachey's crazy. Now you're riding the Bonnie Lachey bandwagon just because you don't like Chrisean. Neither one, if you ask me, if you had to choose, you don't like. So why choose one over the other and why say these hateful things publicly? You already got that show you wanted. You already got that bag you wanted. Got all of the success that's currently going on in your life, Karlissa. And it's not to throw no shade, but I'm getting there. But you gotta lead by example. And it just is really sad that nobody's saying nothing to her. Yeah, I do see her husband get short from time to time, but he ain't getting short enough. Sometimes I feel like money changes people. He might not be saying too much going forth because he sees that bag coming in the house now. Yeah, he is getting up, still going to work because, last time I checked, before she really blew up, he was the only one in there working. She was a housewife, an at-home housewife. So, it's really sad what being in the spotlight and getting a bag will do to a person's character. Now, listen, I'm not downplaying it. I know that Karlissa is angry with Sean Rock for putting hands on her, for disrespecting her. A lot of y'all have said too that Karlissa was triggering Chrisean Rock prior to that happening. So let's play devil's advocate. But let me say this on the other hand. I don't care if she was triggering her or not. That is still somebody's mother. It should have not have came to that point. But I blame Blueface even more because one, that's your mother. Two, you allowed that to happen and you're a man. So you got to look at the character of Blueface as well in this whole game, this pawn game. So it's really just sad how things are going down. No, Karlissa is going to regret a lot of what she's saying because eventually she's going to come around and then she's going to think of all the hateful stuff she said about her own grandchild. And you're going to be looking like a whole mess up here. All you're going to be left to do is apologize. And it's a public apology to Chrisean Rock and Junior when you do it. You like clout, so who cares if you have to do that? You got to make things right. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short, and it's really sad that she's going out bad like that. She's putting people in the middle of the beef she has with Chrisean Rock and dragging her own grandson. And half these people are your fans, supporters, congratulators, and haters. And they don't need, they're the last of the Mohegans that need to hear about you being this salty and this upset with Chrisean that you would go to the lengths of disrespecting your own grandchild just to get back at Chrisean. Because anything that's made or affiliated with Chrisean, and that's crazy, is trash. So when I saw this, I was kind of shocked, but I wasn't surprised. I know that Jonathan, Big Jonathan, sees what's going on. He just doesn't say anything. But I'm glad he spoke up this time because sometimes, even if a person's going to continue to be who they are, you got to speak up and let them know. Pull their card. What you doing ain't cool, sis. What you doing ain't cool, bruh. Because I happen to, go around looking in the bushes and I have found it and I thought that I would share it with you guys because it's enough's enough. At this point, it's over already. Let Junior live. And to think that we're talking about a child that's not even 6 months been in this world and he's being dragged on social media because of not liking the mother or the father or both of them. Take it out on them. Take it out on the parents because he didn't ask to be here. And it's really sad that people are, just, especially Karlissa, you should know better. That's your grandson. Hopefully she's in the bushes and she hears this and maybe change will come.